Okay, so I got a brand new HDS 12 carbon. I'm going to show you my initial setup. I have not even turned it on yet, and I'm going to walk you through everything that I'm going to do to set it up. Start demo. Nope. Yes, we're going to configure it. I am in America, so I'm going to go with miles per hour, miles, feet, and Fahrenheit. And I'll be mostly using it in the lakes, and then regular fishing. So we're going to go ahead and hit finish. So that was all pretty basic, so I'm going to go ahead and go into some more advanced features like how I set up the sonar. Okay, so now I'm going to actually set up the sonar and some of my favorite settings, and then also I'll change my settings for the chart as well. Things like structure scan, I'm going to kind of play with those as I'm on the water. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go into the advanced features. I'm going to go ahead and leave the sensitivity on. So these are the things that I changed. So noise rejection, I'm going to actually turn that, keep it at low. You know, what this is going to do is this will be basically how clear your screen is going to be, but if you do too much, you can actually miss fish. So I'll just go ahead and leave that on low. Surface clarity, same thing. I'm going to keep that on low. I don't want it to be too bad. I mean, it's basically the same thing as the noise rejection and surface clarity are very similar. I like to keep them low because I don't want to miss any fish. It will make your screen a lot clearer if you set it up higher, but I like to keep it on low. Scroll speed, I'm actually going to scroll up. I'll do about 4 times because I want it to be a little bit faster. Ping speed, I keep that on max because that's going to be how fast the sonar is sending down and returning back up. So I do a lot of fishing while I'm looking at my graph, so I want to make sure I don't miss anything, and I want that screen to be more live, if you will, and more accurate. So I go ahead and keep that on max. I'm going to put my Navionics card in there. Okay, it should come up automatically. Do you want to select it to change its Navionics? Yes. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go over to a lake, and I'm going to show you the most important thing that you want to do with this. So as you can see right now, that's the basic map detail, but we want better than that. So we're going to go into chart options. We're going to make sure that we have community edits selected, and those are different points of interest and fishing spots that people have added. Then we're also going to go into view, and you want to do this. You want to make sure that the sonar chart is enabled. That's very important because that's going to give you the 1-foot contour lines. As you can see, it's much different. So I always do that. You know, you can also do the photo overlay if you have a platinum card. So if you have a Navionics Plus card, it will not do that, but this gives you the satellite overlay. You can see it right there. You know, it's really helpful if you just want to see what the terrain's looking like, or points of interest. You can see where roads are, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, those are the main things. So I just make sure that you have sonar chart on, that the density is high, and then that's what I do before I go, and then I will adjust things like the depth range, the fishing range, the shallow water, based on the situation. But when I first set up a graph, again, you're going to change those sonar settings, and you're going to change the Navionics settings as well.